Hello people and welcome to episode 7 of our Crewe Alexandra All 15 Season Youth Career Mode Let's Play. And we are starting off this episode with a youth report from Sam Harrison, our scout who is currently in England. There's a couple of decent looking players in here, nothing too exciting, but we can definitely have a look at some of them. There's this guy here, Nicholas Collins, whose stats are pretty up in the high end, which is making me think that Sam Harrison is misjudging him quite a lot. Apart from him, Will Cooper isn't looking too bad. He's a defender as well. And we do have a little bit of money to sign some of these guys, so I think we're going to bring Will Baker through. And Nicholas Collins as well, and we'll leave the rest to be scouted. Heading into the month of January, we have a home game against Carlisle, then we're at Exeter, then Liverpool in the Carabao Cup, Swindon, Cheltenham, Scunthorpe, and then the second leg of that Carabao Cup semi-final. So Danny de Graaf has asked if he can play this game, so we're going to give him some game time. He's going to come in for Jones in the midfield, and I think pretty much most of the first team is going to play today because we've got the game against Exeter at the weekend, so we can rotate for that to have a fresh starting 11 for the game against Liverpool. So we currently sit a point behind Cheltenham Town in second place, and we do have a game extra played than Colchester, sorry. So we definitely need to be picking up points against teams like this at home. Carlisle certainly aren't the strongest team in League One. It's a nice little collection from Porter. He's not going to be able to feed it through to Green though. He was making a bit of a dash through, and Adabais is going to have some defending to do immediately. Still not overly convinced about T.S. Meyer taking that left wing spot away from Kirk. He has been a little inconsistent. I don't know if he's better as an impact player for right now. We'll probably try him maybe on the right wing for a game or so. That is his natural position. That's a really bad pass from Adabais. He's going to give it straight to Carlisle. They've got a chance to whip across in now. It's very well defended from Paul Green. Oh, that's unlucky. Trying to switch the play, but it wasn't to be. Paul Green is back defending again. And Adabais with a good tackle. It's going to be a corner. Pretty poor corner. Mike can get his chest on it. Oh, that was some great dribbling from the Carlisle attacker, and he rams it off the post, and that's a great touch to take it through the midfield. Lancashire is going to give away a foul right on the edge of the box. This could be dangerous. It's well blocked. Oh, and Porter giving it away right in his own box, and Skylines producing a lovely save to deny him. But he literally just lays it off for the attacker. Good save from Skylines. That's a strange corner from Carlisle. I'm really interested to see now, obviously we're in the January transfer window, if we do get any offers for Meyer. As he's now 65 rated, it makes him the best player in the team. So I'm thinking that the AI will come in with a bigger and better team to try and poach him away. Not that we are going to sell him. I want him to be at the club for a long time. Although if we do get an offer that is substantially higher than his value, we may have to consider accepting it, because with that sale we could buy 3 or 4 higher quality players. And I'm having difficulty getting the ball off Carlisle in the midfield. That's a cross in for Adabais to collect. Green's going to be getting himself involved in the defence again. Masuli's come out of position. And Carlisle are going to score through Loft. Terrible defending. It was, wasn't it? It was. It's pretty shocking. I should not have brought Masulu out there to charge the ball down. Skylines shouldn't really be getting beat with a shot like that at his near post, but he has his defence to blame. That's a good ball through. No, it isn't. Skugel. That's a good interception from Matt. We've got space to run here now, but Green can't move out from his feet fast enough. But De Graaf is going to make a little interception there. And Powell's going to be dispossessed. Team is just so tired. This is what's going to be happening when we're having to play so many games in such a short amount of time. Like you guys know, December was a crazy busy month with the episode being nearly 2 hours long, which was quite the upload, I'll tell you that. And Carlisle in again, but it's a poor delivery. And it's going to be a Crewe goal kick. So already at the halfway point now in the first season, I am liking this squad. Obviously, for this level of football right now, it's okay, but we're going to need to improve in quality, both in our scouts, and for them to bring through some high quality player. And Pal's going to win that. And maybe a couple of transfers here and there as well, and that's going to mark half time. It's going to be 0-0. So with that first half now past us, I'm going to bring Ainley on for Powell, and De Graaf just hasn't really fulfilled his worth, so Edwards is going to come on as well. We're also going to go attacking fullbacks and get in the box now. We need to get a lot higher up the pitch against this Carlisle side. Look at that, Ainley in straight away, his first contribution to the game. So this is where Maya needs to be making runs now, not just dawdling alongside Green. We can't move it out quick enough. Seems to be a real lack of pace in our play today. No one's going to be done. He tries to switch the play, but Perry NG is there. Also, as well, did anyone see the video of Cutsy meeting Perry NG? That was rather random. Oh, that's lovely. That is lovely. Nolan now. Maya can't get his head on that through ball. But he can get his foot on that interception. Porter to cut back inside. Oh, it's a poor shot in the end. Kind of all the sting was taken out of that move with that interception. Perry's going to bring that down, not totally convincingly. About 25 minutes left now. And Adabais is going to lead to a throw-in. Just hasn't flowed today. It's a nice little passing from Maya now. Ainley can make a run. Ainley can make a run. But his pass is poor and it's intercepted at the last minute. Yeah, and it's just been a total lack of penetration today. We are definitely going to have to switch the team around for the game against Exeter. These players really need a rest. Ready for Liverpool next week. Again, Masulu, it's just... there's no weight to the ball. There really is no weight, and that's going to be a great save from Yaskalainen and not a second goal for Carlisle. Can't get on that. So we knocked out so far though. The Porter's making a run there. The pass looks a little too heavy. No, the pass is actually perfect. Yes, go on Porter, collect that, son. You've got to collect that. He's just not grabbed it when he was literally there. Edwards is on the ball now. Masulu. Green. He's going to keep it but give it away immediately. Perry NG is going to get an interception though. It's Porter to lose the ball again. Just got to pressurise the ball, get him to boot it out. Masulu should win this. He does. But Myers' pass again is just really poor. It looks as though that might have been our last chance, and Carlisle are going to attempt a counter-attack here, and it is going to work. They're moving the ball around nicely. It's just what we've lacked. I mean, I'm kind of glad we're not just breezing through every win, because I do want a bit of a fight for promotion. It looks as though Colchester are going to give us that. So we'll bring Meyer off for the last minute and push the team upfield. This is going to be the absolute last chance saloon now from Skylines. Big long ball game. Porter's going to move away from his man and not even challenge for the header. You'd love to see it. And that is going to be the last action, isn't it? Looks as though Carlisle are going to have one last attack. But Lancashire's going to get a good interception. And that is going to be it. 1-0 to Carlisle United. A bad result, that one. Interestingly enough, we've had a couple of transfer offers. A loan offer for Nicholas Edwards has come in from Gats Metan Medius, and I have no idea where they are from. It's only a loan, and he's getting game time here, so I don't see the need to let him go. And a transfer offer from Swindon Town for Will Jääskeläinen, which I'm not going to accept right now. Jääskeläinen probably won't be our long-term stopper, but he will do for now. And then the Graph is happy that he's had a bit of game time. So the team to play Exeter is going to be a fully rotated one. De Mendes is going to play. Ainley's going to come in. Edwards, Wintle and De Graaf. I'm going to have Sass Davis on. Hunt and Ludstrom. And I'm also going to bring through as well. Perez is going to come through. De Groot can probably get a bit of game time as well. And probably Van den Bosch might make an appearance. We'll see what happens, but that's going to be the team to play. So having recently lost more league points, I'm watching Colchester pull further and further away at the top of the table, still with that game in hand. A win here is pretty essential. Should be nice to play with a fully rotated 11, obviously aside Jääskeläinen, who pretty much plays every game. But chance for some of the other younger kids and kind of fringe players in the squad to stake a claim. It's like Kurt can't just turn with the ball there. We're going to force Exeter to play it back into the middle of the park and back out to the wing. That's a great interception from Hunt. That's a lovely little layoff. Some nice moves here. Kurt's got all the space in the world down the left. Great opportunity to counter-attack now. Kurt's going to go alone. Probably should have passed it in there. I did see the run. I think it was De Graaf coming in just near the 18-yard box. Oh, and that was a strange shot from Ainley on the right there. But it comes to nothing anyway. See, Sass Davis is all the way up on the left wing. He needs to get back into his defensive position. Hunt has made... Well, I thought that was a good challenge, but he's made some decent challenges in the opening 15 minutes here. That's a Ridiculous free kick. It was out for a goal kick. And very nearly a throw-in. We are moving down the wings here now. Ainley's coming in. There's space there in the middle, but it's blocked off. De Graaf was waiting for it. He's going to switch the play out. Lovely. Can he collect that? Oh, he can. He keeps it in as well, Holmes. Oh, Hunt. Hunt is making a very good impression here. It's going to be advantage played, but they're going to pull it back anyway. Yeah, Hunt has had a good start to the game. He doesn't get much game time because obviously Perry NG is our captain. And he only really plays when he's being rotated out for Adabizi. Oh, and that's not great. Oh, Jaskalainen. Jaskalainen. Swindon Town wants him for 180 grand. Try 180 million. Bit of an exaggeration, but you get the point I'm trying to make. Here's Holmes, who's going to lose the ball to De Graaf. That's good play, and the Dutchman has all the space in the world. Can he play a through ball through? No, he can't. Massively wasted opportunity. De Graaf was not the player I wanted on the ball then. I tried to time it with the attacker's run. I think it was De Menezes making his way through. But massively wasted opportunity there. Although it's highlighting that Exeter are playing very high up the pitch, so we can definitely hit them on the counter attack. And Ludstrom's going to have some work to do here. It's back into that midfield pocket again for Exeter. And that's offside. Should be. It was indeed. The line moved up and took him off. Let's have a look. The line's actually all over the place. I mean, look at that for a defensive line. What is that? But, it worked nonetheless. Oh, every ball at the minute is just not there. There's no quality in the pass from any of the players in this Crewe team at the moment. Although we are vastly outperforming expectations this season. It'd be nice to get promotion and not have to spend another season in League One. And Kurt's going to lose out on the left wing. Approaching half time, it's been a pretty uneventful first half. Nothing too much. I feel as though we could have had a couple of goals had we made better decisions going forward, but it's half time and it's 0-0. So with half time upon us, I'm going to make a couple of changes. Wintle is going to switch into that midfield spot. We're going to create a number 10, and then Van den Bosch is going to come on. And then I think I'm also going to bring on Perez as well for Edwards. Again, I think the two youngsters, De Graaf and Edwards, not particularly at the top of their game just because of their stamina. But they're still getting game time. It's going to help their development. And here is Van den Bosch. And there's again, just that final ball. Like, you've got all the space in the wing to play it on the ground to him, and it just ends up at the feet of the defender again. And Ludstrom's going to get to that quite easily. There's Van den Bosch now. Giving the ball away. Good contribution. And there's Bowman. He's been hounded by Sass Davis. Look how deep Ainley is here. Perez does have a bit of pace on him. He's going to maraud forward from that midfield spot. You can cut it back in. Oh, and Kirky's going to put it in. What an unexpected goal. I thought that went wide. That's why I'm a bit hesitant. But a great counter-attack all all credit to Perez, the young Portuguese midfielder, absolutely charging forward, taking matters into his own hands. It's a lovely ball in, and it's into the ground and into the roof of the net from Kirk. Very clever header. Lovely. Keeper nearly keeps it out. But Charlie Kirk is going to grab only his first goal in League 2 this year. That is surprising. He has played a fair few games on that left wing spot when you consider Maya has 5. Perhaps highlighting the difference in quality between the two players. And here is Law. Oh, and that's a potentially dangerous ball to deal with. Now here is Van den Bosch. He doesn't have the pace, but Ainley does. And there's opportunities here. Oh, and that's a lovely sweaty goal for de Menezes, and I think that's going to be his first goal in a Crewe shirt. The young Portuguese forward. It's pulled back lovely, nice and sweaty to hopefully secure the win. It's going to give him a nice little stat boost as well, getting that goal. Is that his first goal? Yes, it is. In the league, anyway. But good stuff. 2-0. Two wonderful counter-attacks proving to be the difference between us and Exeter at the moment. They have been playing an incredibly high line. I think you can see they are playing with 3 at the back, and they've been caught out on a number of occasions. Well, 2 occasions to be precise. Oh, Wintle should be winning that in the midfield. That's a good save from Skylines. It was one that had to be made. Ooh, Skylines with a good save, and coming back in though, Sass Davis. And that's going to be a pretty poor shot from Exeter. Can Ainley get onto that? I think he can. He can indeed, and that is a lovely... Oh, it's not the pass I wanted to play! Oh no! What a ball from Jääskeläinen. Right up the pitch to Ainley, and again catching that high line from Exeter totally out. Oh, and finally we have our first handball of the season. It's nice to actually have one. With that, let's kind of have a look at some changes we can possibly make here. De Groot for de Menezes. Last 10 minutes. We'll give the new Dutchman some game time. Maybe he can grab himself a goal as well. Be a nice little boost for them both. Oh, and that's... Ooh, just wide. From about 7 yards out from Crewe. That is not particularly great defending, but we do get away with it. De Groot can't win the header because he doesn't challenge for it. We could still lose this game, or at least draw it anyway. I have been known to throw away a lead or 2 in my time. That's a good interception from Hunt again. Hunt has made a great impression on the team today. And that's a shit pass from me. Lancashire, crucial. Ludstrom can't make that challenge. Sass Davis can. That was Sass Davis and Hunt have been wonderful today. Both of them have been. Oh! And Exeter are going to grab a consolation with 1.5 minutes left of added time. Lovely shot, and there's nothing I can do about the rebound. He's going to half our goal deficit, unfortunately. And that is going to mark the win. Unfortunately, conceded a late goal, but no matter, we march on anyway. Another batch of training now, the usual one, the Maya focus session, to try and bring him up a few points before the Liverpool game. He's going to get an increase in agility, sprint speed and attack position. Not bad. Mainly he's asking for more game time, but he isn't really going to displace Powell from the team, unfortunately. So we are going to run this first press conference for the Liverpool game. Winterwood's in good form today. Will we see more of him? Yeah, Wintle will probably play at some point. How do we deal with the mental pressure? Pressure is high for everybody. A win or a draw. Target is winning, of course it is. With a chance to go to Wembley. Now just a goal away. So Chris Porter has popped up and said, "Boss, it's great that we have progressed in the cup. I hope that I'm still in your plans. It would be perfect for me to bow out by helping this club lift the trophy." I'm sorry, bow out? Is Chris... Wait, hang on. Is Chris Porter about to retire or something? Yeah, he is. Okay, Chris Porter is retiring at the end of the season. Not really what I wanted to know. I probably should have checked that. And he's 36 as well. Holy crap, I have no idea. Shows how much attention I actually pay to this to this team. Okay, well, let's ignore that. Away at Anfield, here we go. It is going to be the first full quality team. Everyone's pretty much full stamina. Let's have it. So here we go. A big night at Anfield. I'm assuming at this stage in the competition, Liverpool are going to play a full strength side. I see Van Dijk, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Joel Matip there. They are looking relatively strong. The other semi-final is between Watford and Manchester United. So if we do advance, we could be facing a United final. But we've still got a lot of work to do before we can get there. I'm just kind of glancing at that Liverpool. Those Liverpool players there, it looks as though it is going to be a difficult game. Klopp looks furious. Why is he frowning so much? So here is the Liverpool starting 11. Alisson, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk, Matip and Robertson. Fabinho, Milinkovic-Savic has signed with Wijnaldum in the midfield. And then the familiar front three of Mane, Salah and Firmino, with Firmino playing that false 9 role. So full strength from Liverpool. Here we go. Kick-off at Anfield. I want to be careful here. I do want to try and nick a goal here. A 1-0 result would be absolutely fine before we park the bus. And Maya is going to have his work cut out to mark Mohamed Salah this game. And Adebayo already. Yes, Adebayo. Dispossessing Salah. And Salah is still going to get that through to Firmino. Firmino is such a bastard. Oh, Masuda's going to lose it to Skylines. See if we can feed Maya through here. He's not going to have the beans to beat Alexander-Arnold. Did put him under pressure though. It was a bit of a scatty clearance. And already we can see what we're up against. Oh, Jaskalainen. Crucial save. Absolutely crucial. Sulu. Jaskalainen's ball. Perry's going to keep that in, but give it away to Mane, who is hounding the ball, and Jaskalainen immediately called into several important saves early on in this game. We just need to slow it down. Let's bring our players onto the ball. Or not, we can counter-attack almost immediately. Here is Maya now. He's got a ton of space in the box. Can he pull it back from Masulu? He can, but he's not going to go anywhere. Unlucky. We can, it would appear, get at Liverpool. Well, Porter's not going to beat Matip to the ball. Oh, and that's a great ball through. Adebayo's is caught out of position. Salah's coming down the wing. Milinkovic-Savic into Mane. Or Firmino, sorry. Again, look at the press from Liverpool, just so high up the pitch. Power's going to collect that nicely and lose it as well. Just the pressure from Liverpool is unlike anything we've played before. Oh, come on. Oh my god. No, can't get it out. And we give a goal away. Oh, what was that? Why did I try and boot it out with Nolan? Liverpool go sweaty and put themselves 1-0 up. Is that the start of many goals? Ah, that was a terrible defending from Nolan. 1-0 to Liverpool. Okay, I need to just play our game here. Play the Crewe way. Let's move it around. Keep switching the play. Pull them apart. Use the midfield three to create some space. And just try and slowly work our way up the Liverpool pitch. Why did he stop his run then? I mean, granted the ball didn't go through anyway, but... just, all these absolute scroty passes from Liverpool to work their way through our lines. There's nothing I can do to stop them. That's a good tackle from Adebayo. He's going to put it out for a throw-in. That's a terrible shot. There is Green now. Maya's got space here. That's just Porter. Good save from Alisson. We're going to win our corner. Wasn't the most powerful shot in the world. He had Van Dijk closing in on him. But it's a chance here. Oh, it drops the power on the 6-yard line, but he tried to take a touch. I did ask him to shoot straight away, but he couldn't get at it. Now Alisson is taking his fucking time taking this goal kick. That should be no one's ball all day of the week against Salah. It's going to be half-time, 1-0. There's going to be no changes at half-time. I'm not particularly bothered about switching it up right now. Adebayo is coming in here. Just got to keep the ball moving around quickly. Keep the Liverpool players chasing after us. And hopefully we can create some space. Like right there. Oh, come on. How is that not a penalty? He just pushed me off the ball. There was no attempt whatsoever to win the ball there. He just shoulder charged into my back and pushed him off balance. Typical Scousers, eh? And there's ball there through from Jones. Jones can't put it away and he does trip up Joel Matip in the process. And now it's Mane versus Lancashire. Those are not the words you want to hear. Salah hits the outside of the post. And James Jones is going to pick up a card as well. I think that's going to be a good chance to make some changes. Going to try to bring in some impact players. De Graaf is going to come in. He always does well off the bench. Probably Wintle in for Masulu as well. I do want to keep Maya on. I'm going to switch Meyer into the midfield and move him up a little bit into a left attacking role, and then put Kirk on the wing as well. And that's going to allow us to try and funnel some attacks down that left wing with Meyer a little bit higher up than usual. And Abaji's got to run here now. There is Meyer already. You can see him making space in that hole. And he's got on past his defender. Oh, and we equalise! Wintour off the bench. Absolute superb managerial decisions from Crewe. The two substitutes combining with the first touches of the ball to combine it in. And what a lovely little choice that was to put Meyer in that left attacking midfield role. He found the space, and Wintour makes no mistake of smashing it past Allison. Have that, Thunder Bastard. Have that, you Scouse bastards. 1-0 Anfield, 61 minutes played. Let's have it. I did not think I would score. Let's get that very clear. That was not on the cards for today. But Meyer grabbing an assist. And that's definitely a weakness that we can exploit of Liverpool. And that's a lovely bit of control from Mane. And a great pass out to Henderson. That should be Lancashire's ball. And Powell is going to collect this. And can easily throw Mane off balance. Oh, and that's a shit pass from Wintour. I did not see Salah lurking. And we could be made to pay for that mistake. And we do pay for that mistake. Oh, I got too cocky with the passing. Liverpool had some wonderful build-up play. And we go 2-1 down at Anfield. That attempt at switch of play from Wintour was not a good idea, and the goal scorer essentially gives the goal away, conceding possession in the midfield part. But you can't do that against Premier League opponents. You can't be just trying to play passes like that. There is Porter. Powell's on the wing. Powell hasn't really done much, if anything, this game, apart from send Robinson to bed. And he nearly makes it through with some step-overs into the Liverpool box, but wasn't to be. Oh, and Wijnaldum's pass is very nearly dispossessed. This game isn't over though, remember, we do have two legs. But this leg isn't over yet, and Meyer is free. He does have the pace to burn. Oh, and Meyer at Anfield with a wonderful solo run. Meyer, yes. Oh. The second coming of TS. What a lovely run. All the pace in the world. Matip coming in, but the absolute left foot of Meyer. Does Alisson get a touch on it? No, he doesn't. It's just straight through him. Alisson should be saving that. It's actually a Matip own goal. Oh, okay. It's he must have took a pretty hefty deflection, and that's what's taken it past Alisson. And here we go, 2-2 at Anfield with 5 minutes to play. And Liverpool seems to be pretty content with passing it around in their own half right now. This tie is certainly not over. Oh, and Powell should be winning that. Come on, son. Liverpool are struggling to find a way through. As I say that, they find a way through. Wintour in crucial interception, son. 2-2 full time. What a game at Anfield. Liverpool denied what should have been an easy win at the home ground for Jurgen Klopp's men. 2-2. Great result for Crewe. Fantastic result. We've had a transfer offer for Eddie Nolan come in, which I don't know. He's 31. We could possibly get 175 grand for him. They offered 160. No, I don't think we're going to do that. I wonder if we can bring in Mason Greenwood. Can we approach to loan? No, so Greenwood still hasn't signed a contract with United. I wonder if we can bring in Ryan Brewster. So I'm going to try to bring in Brewster on a 2-year loan. And Liverpool want a 60-40 split on their wage. We'll accept that. Just have to wait and see if Ryan Brewster now will accept the deal. Quick look at the League 2 table. We are currently still second place, 2 points clear from third and 3 points clear from fourth and 4 points off the top. However, remember, Colchester do still have that game in hand. Next up, we are playing Swindon, who are sitting in a pretty comfortable mid-table 10th. Let's take it on. Next game, Swindon away. So for this game, I'm just going to rotate a couple of players here and there, just to keep people fresh and eager to go. I'm probably going to bring on Perez as well for Wintle. He can probably come on and get some game time too. So with Chris Porter on the verge of retiring, drop some signings in the comments below for a new centre forward. We probably won't have the quality from our youth academy in the time that remains between now and the end of the season when Porter does leave the club. And we are going to win a free kick there. Lovely play from Edwards. And I think it was it Green coming in for the shot? It was. Edwards with some lovely footwork to bring him into the fold. Lancashire with the beans. Is ricocheting around all over the place. No one can get onto it. Green's going to bring that down nicely. And the deflection is going to take it back into possession of Swindon Town. Kirk. Oh, lovely save. And Powell is going to maintain possession. Porter. He can't get a proper head on it. There was not enough power there. It was more of a glancing header. And that should be out for... It's not going to be out for a throw. Shit, I need to get into position. I'm sat here itching my bollocks and Swindon on the counter-attack. And Swindon are going to score. Oh. What is with my defending today? Make sure to leave some hate in the comments for that. That was pretty shabby. I didn't track a player back because I thought the ball was going to go out. One 0 down at home to 10th place Swindon is not promotion form, I'm afraid. It was Hunt who was caught out of position. Here is Green now, and Swindon with 10 men behind the ball. There's not a vast amount you can really do against that, just apart from work some space, which Kirk has made. And Kirk continues to make. Kurt going on an absolute mad run right across the front of the box. Let's whip something spicy in here. Of course, it comes to nothing. Lancashire with the beans again. Here is Edwards. Can't get it away. But he can make the interception. Cut back in and whip a ball in. That's a lovely ball in. And a stunning pass from Masulu right onto the head of Powell. Lovely stuff. He very nearly loses it. And Powell loses his marker wonderfully. And it's a great header. 1-1. Come on, lads. No changes at the break for Crewe. Or either side for that matter. Here's Edwards trying to give some batty chirps to the Swindon defender. Here's Porter. It's not a bad effort, but it's right at the keeper. Wasn't really enough power behind it, trying to replicate his incredible goal of the first episode of this series against Blackburn Rovers. And here is Porter. Great block from Ballard. And it's making a suggestion here that we bring Powell on for Meyer. I am going to do that. We're going to see how Meyer does in his natural position. It's been green on here. We can't get on that. Keeper's going to collect it. Edwards in the air. Edwards is going to lose it. His touch is too heavy. He's going to give it away now. He's got some tracking back to do here. He's not going to catch Worry. Swindon just moving it around nicely. Very nicely. Probably not the right position to shoot from. Meyer is going to take out the defender. That's lovely from Lancashire. Just no nonsense, old school defending. And there's a run out there from Meyer. Nice little 1-2 from Meyer and Porter. The ball is a little too deep, but Kurt will collect it. And Green's through ball will come to nothing. And we're going to concede possession. And news that Colchester are beating Morecambe 3-1 is not the news we wanted to hear. Meyer's going to pick up a card for that as well. That's annoying. I really don't want to be losing him to suspension. This is probably a good opportunity now to make a couple of changes. Let's have a look who we've got on the bench. I think Perez is going to come in for Edwards. And probably De Graaf as well for Green. Try and get a bit more energy into that midfield position. And that should be Skylines ball. It is. Let's get it out, Rosed. Adabisi is going to have to be on his toes, and that's a lovely clearance. It's not too far away from the head of Porter either. Oh, and he's absolutely done me there, hasn't he? That's going to be a foul? What for? I didn't actually do nothing then. He's going to whip a tasty little ball in here. It's a terrible ball in. Times are running out. Here is Meyer now, who can potentially get a nice run in. That is a delicious ball in through from Perez. Maya's going to be dispossessed. What is Hunt doing there? Massive chance for Maya to put Crewe up. And now Hunt's mistake could lead to a goal, but Lancashire is going to win it back, thankfully. And that's a delicious ball out for Porter. De Graaf. Here is Porter on the wings. Not where I need you to be, son. That's going to be a free kick for Swindon. That's going to be it now, isn't it? It's going to be another draw in League Two. It has been our inability to score decisive goals, and that's a shit pass from Masuli. Why is it so heavy? Just lay it off for him to run onto, you dickhead. 1-1, full time. Next up, Cheltenham at home. So at home against Cheltenham, these are really points we need to start picking up now. Colchester are starting to pull away at the top of the league, as every time we draw they seem to be winning. It's going to be a poor ball up, but Perry will collect. There's a lot of space in the midfield here. Lovely control from Maya to bring it back. Adebayoze is just offside there. Probably could have paid that pass a little bit earlier. It's also important to note as well that Chris Porter's goals really have dried up. And with news of his imminent retirement, and Colchester being beat by Macclesfield, that is exactly what we want to see. And that's encouragement for us to bomb forward now with Maya and to lose the ball. But Maya's going to win it, and there's a nice ball through there for Porter. Porter's going to put it away. As I start to doubt him and question his age, the old man comes in and sticks it in the net. Lovely finish, 1-0. Great pass through from Maya, simple pass. It's a lovely finish. Cheltenham caught with the pants around their ankles. And Porter's going to grab his 12th goal in League Two. It's not bad for a 36-year-old, is it? And as Colchester go 1-0 down, we go 1-0 up. Is that a sign of things to come for the rest of the season? There's still a lot of game to play here, and that's a int is going to give some difficulty to Perry NG. Skylines is going to collect that with ease. Here is Jones. We're sat very deep at the minute. Porter's on the halfway line, and it's not a bad pass. And here is Adebayoze now. You can whip something in for Porter at that far post. The keeper can only punch it out. Look at Maya there, winning the ball back. Just for Green to lose. Cheltenham are going to come forward again. Good interception from Perry. And Powell's going to win that, and this is a fantastic opportunity to break now. Powell's down the wing, he's by himself. He's got Porter in the middle. But he doesn't need him. Simple little flip back on the inside, and Powell's going to put that top bins. Lovely finish, and that's going to make this game a lot more comfortable. With that, just flicks it in, puts it in. There's no need for Porter. Powell's going to go solo and get himself another goal for the season. It's a lovely finish into that far corner. 2-0 to Crewe. This is what we needed. A nice, simple, easy league win under our belt. And this should see us hopefully move closer to Colchester if their result against, or the result in their game doesn't go their way. That's a good interception from the Cheltenham player. Great interception from Jones. Poor pass from Jones. Second time of asking. There's all the space in the world here for Powell to run onto if he can collect it, and collect it he will. Oh, and it's just wide. Oh. Oh, it's so close. So close. Probably would have been better on his left foot, but he decided to take it in his stride with his right. And that could have been 3-0 before half time. And here we go now. There's Powell again. Oh, it's a great save. It's a great save, and he's fuming with his defenders. Let's whip something delicious in now. Myers there. With a low-driven shot on the turn. It's going to be blocked, and that's going to be half-time, 2-0. So with the game pretty much tied up now, I think we're going to play some rotation in just to keep everybody as fresh as possible. Ainley and Kirk are going to come in, and then De Menezes is going to come on for Porter. So we're going to change that entire front line and see what we can get out of it. Lovely little pass through from Kirk. Unnecessarily showboaty, but it does the job anyway. That was a heavy touch from De Menezes. Oh, doesn't matter anyway. Here's Jones now. We can just toy with this Cheltenham town midfield. Let's wait for the right opportunity to unlock. Green's going to retain possession. There's a lovely bit of space here for Green to get a shot away. Well, it's right in the keeper's arms. No trouble at all. That's a lovely pass. It's not really what I wanted to do with De Menezes, but he does have some nice feet on him, De Menezes. And Kirk's going to be in. Oh, he's going to whip it across the face of goal, but it's well wide in the end. And here is De Menezes now. De Menezes is going to lose out, unfortunately. That's a poor ball. Can't work it through. Trying to be a little bit too delicate and cocky. Need to remember that we are not really in a position to be cocky. It's only 2 goals, which is very easily lost in the heat of a game. He's going to get a header on it and give us a corner right by the corner flag. I throw it in right by the corner flag, which I immediately waste trying to skip the cutscene. And they're going to give us another one anyway. Sealy pushed off the ball uncharacteristically from the League 2 Yaya Toure. Jones is through here. Just denied entry to the box at the last moment. There's Perry. Green on Abizi. Go for a shot, lad. Ooh, didn't look that far away. Cheltenham are on the attack now. And it's a really fucking random goal to concede to Cheltenham. And with 10 minutes left, this could be a little bit of squeaky bum time. It's a terrible header to concede. Skylines just looks at it. I'm just doing an episode, babes. 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 I'm just in the middle of an episode. I'm just in the middle of an episode. So Cheltenham managed to pull a goal back with 10 minutes to go. Very strange kind of goal to concede. Skylines was all at sea, it would have seemed. That's a lovely little ball through for De Mendes. Go on, son. Some nice dribbling there from De Mendes, and he very nearly managed to work it through. Really don't want to give Cheltenham the opportunity to move forward here. It really is the last thing we want is to be throwing away a 2-0 lead. Perry NG is going to intercept that nicely. That's a great ball through from Green. Ainley's going to deliver a wonderful touch onto that, and Kirk's going to get onto it, and I thought I'd be cool and take it first time, but it's a bit of a piss poor shot in the end, but that should see us out with Masulu winning that header. Kirk winning the second ball. And Ainley's going to get on that, and that's going to be it, surely. Yes, there we go. Crucial win. Crucial win against Cheltenham. We march on. So there's going to be a bit of rotation for the game against Scunthorpe. Kirk and Ainley, De Graaf and Edwards are all going to come in with that second leg against Liverpool in mind at the game after this. There we go. Kick off away to Scunthorpe. Another 3 points here would be a massive win, and Ainley's going to be bolting through straight away. I'd rather have the free kick, please. The way the advantage works sometimes is a little, just a little bit shit. I would much rather have the free kick there. Ainley was tripped on his way into the box and couldn't feed it through. Ooh, and that's a dangerous challenge from Edwards. He's going to pick up a yellow card for that when this bit of play comes to an end. Here he's intercepted, and Ainley is free again. He does have the pace to beat their defender. De Graaf with an effort. It's going to be saved by Watson, and that's going to be the booking confirmed now for Edwards. Unfortunately. He's whipping a ball here. Here is Edwards trying to chase Lewis down. Can't quite get to it. You can see now Colchester are 9 points clear at the top of League 2, which is pretty much going to guarantee they get promotion next season. That's going to be another booking for Lancashire. That's not ideal. We need to be careful here. It's going to be a strange free kick from Scunthorpe. What on earth are you doing, you fucking quilt? Oh. You really can't help but laugh. Oh. we gift a goal to Scunthorpe because it ricochets off Nolan rather than him just collecting the fucking ball. Right. We are 1-0 down due to our own accord, and Edwards is just shoved off the ball. Come on, lad, have a bit of fucking backbone about you. Oh, and Perry's going to be absolutely done. The little flick over his head. Great interception from Masulu. Lad needs to run forward with this now. Ainley needs to make a run. I think he realises he's a winger sometimes. That's a lovely ball through for Kirk, and he just can't quite get it under control and past the Scunthorpe defender. Perry's going to lose out here as well. He's going to win possession back for Edwards to just nick it away. Now here is Masulu. Losing the ball. As bloody usual. Here's Perry NG. There's Porter. And that's going to be a red card. That's a red card for Lancashire. I don't believe it. Oh my god. He's late again, and Oliver Lancashire will now miss the second leg against Liverpool through suspension. Can you believe it? Right, it's going to have to be some changes made, I think, to accommodate for this. Edwards is going to fall back into that position, and then I think actually Wintour is going to come on. And then we're going to switch Masulu out. 1-0 down and a man down. Let's do this. It was a late challenge again. He just left his foot in. And that's 3 yellow cards. 1 of them becoming a red. Nolan with a good challenge on Hamill on the wing. And that's lovely play from Kirk. He can intercept that. And he's got all the space in the world now to charge down this. There's a run being made in the middle, and Kirk can't play it through. He absolutely telegraphed his pass, and there was no real conviction about it. And now we're going to be countered attacked. And under no pressure at all, the Scunthorpe player runs out for a throw. I mean, what can you do when the ball is ricocheting off your own players? I mean, I don't know what to say about that, really. I go to clear it, and it clears onto his right foot. It didn't even ricochet off one of my own players, did it? I thought it hit Nolan on the way through, and now we're 2 goals down. This is not the result we wanted. Possibility this weekend of Colchester moving 12 points clear already in the end of January. We need to get a goal here now. Kirk does. Half the deficit right on half time. Lovely finish from the lad. That seems to be our best channel of attack right now. He's going through Kirk, and it's a great finish from him. And it's game on. 3 goals in the first half. It's going to be 2-1 to Scunthorpe at the break. There's going to be no changes at half time. I'm probably going to finish the game with this team. Maybe rest a couple of key, more important players towards the end, like Perry NG, so he's as fresh as possible for the second leg against Liverpool. And here is Ainley. It's Porter nearly feeding a ball through for Wintour to run onto. Perry's going to force them back towards their own goal, but it's quickly moved through the middle of the park again. Scunthorpe just passing it around nicely now. They're making that extra man advantage in midfield work for them. That's probably an unnecessary save from Skylines from that kind of angle. But he wasn't to know. That should be Ainley's ball. It's very well defended. Only can't make it out there fast enough to get the interception. Get a foot on it, someone. Scunthorpe know where they have that man advantage. And we are just holding out, waiting for a poor pass like that. For Kirk, fucking hell, man. What is with the clearances today? That's going to be a mile offside, isn't it, Adabizley? Come on, son. Be a bit more aware than that. The incredible story of Crewe Alexandra continues in this season as we vastly outperform our expectations of a bottom half finish. Although the new expectations we've set for ourselves for promotion seems to be slipping away slightly, and Porter has got on the right side of the Scunthorpe defender here. It's going to be Porter, who just can't get it away, or has probably played the wrong ball there. Probably could have quite easily just knocked it back into the middle for someone. Skylines going to collect that with ease. It hasn't been a total domination from Scunthorpe. We have had our chances, and that's a lovely ball out from De Graaf, and Porter's got a run on here. His touch takes it past the defender, but he can't get on the right side of him. And here's Kirk again. An absolute man of the match performance from him today. With the goal and chasing down every ball that he's had sent his way. There's Kirk now, feeding it into the middle. Wintour is dispossessed, taking too long on the ball. Remember, the reporter in the Liverpool press conference was saying that Wintour's been in good form. But, apart from that one interception just then, I haven't seen too much to really reinforce that. There is Porter. Just trying to win one of these midfield balls. And that's it. That is the end of the game for Crewe. The third goal confirms Scunthorpe's win, and we were just overrun in the midfield. And it's going to be a 3-1 defeat at least to Scunthorpe. There's not a lot I can do when they're just rushing through the midfield and being greeted by no resilience at all. We can maybe half a goal deficit here. With De Graaf with a nice shot, but it is saved. He hasn't scored for a while, though he's a midfielder. Again, that's a pretty piss poor corner that leads to nothing. And that's going to be surely 5 minutes into added time. That's going to be it, ref. Yep, 6 minutes into added time from 2. And it's a 3-1 loss to Scunthorpe. It's now straight into the game against Liverpool. I think Sass Davis is going to play in front of the suspended Lancashire. And Kirk was also asked to play as well. Which I think I'm going to do. I'm going to bring Meyer on at half time. I'm going to try and run Trent Alexander-Arnold into the ground and let Meyer come and pick him apart in the second half. So I forgot to check the Liverpool lineup, so let's go ahead and have a look at them. James Milner comes in for Milinkovic-Savic, and Joe Gomez in place of Van Dijk, and Viasco, is that at right back? I don't know how to pronounce that, but in for place of Trent Alexander-Arnold, and I'm guessing he isn't going to be as good as Trent. So Liverpool with a bit of rotation and a chance for us to progress to Wembley. Let's see if we can move the ball around here. Porter's on the ball. Now, I'm pretty sure that away goals count in this competition, so as it stands, Crewe are going to Wembley. Liverpool playing a high press. And what was that? Sass Davis with the worst back pass of the year from midfield. Jones right into Milner. No chance for him to whip a ball in, and Liverpool waste that corner. And they're now back to their defence as well. Sass Davis with a few early game nerves. That's a great ball out to Mane. Powell should win that. He does. He can run forward now. And that's a great ball through from James Jones, and Powell's got all the space in the wing now. Kirk's at the far post. Yasko is there. I'm just going to call him Yasko. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Looks like Velasco or Viasco or something like that. Sulu with a strange run. And that's a good ball out to Salah. He is going to get to that quite easily. It's not the best control from the Egyptian. Sass Davis with an inability to clear the ball from Roberto Firmino. Here is Henderson. That's a poor chuckle. Salah scores for Liverpool. Terrible defending. We're really missing Lancashire's presence in there. And it's a pretty poor goal to concede. Again, the defending has I think I'm still getting used to the defending in the new version of FIFA. I'm still very much acclimatised to FIFA 19. And here is Porter coming through. And it's a really poor ball. We lose. No one should be winning that against Firmino all week. But it's not over. We've shown we can score 2 goals against Liverpool. And here is Green. It's going to be nearly dispossessed by Matip. And Powell. Oh, what a move from Crewe. And we equalise almost instantly. What a little lovely ball through that was to Powell. Great team goal, working it around the edge of the Liverpool box, waiting for that space to open. Look at that. He just tips it past. I think Alisson does get a touch on that. He does indeed. It's a terrible hand. Alisson should be keeping that out. But Powell and Crewe do not care. It's going to be 1-1 on the night. 3-3 on aggregate. What a fixture this has been. Daniel Powell really showing his worth to the team. Really got to be careful of Mane and Salah. They are definitely Liverpool's biggest threats moving forward. And their right back is really high at the pitch here. And we can get on that now. If someone would make a run down that wing and switch it out to the right. Robertson is all over Powell. Can't quite feed it through. Probably tried to be a little bit too clever there. And Perry NG has been caught. Now Liverpool's front three are going to come and tear us apart. Is that a penalty? It is a penalty, isn't it? I think it is. It's going to be a yellow card for Adebayo. And here we go. And Salah hits the post and puts it over. Can you believe it? Wow. Mohamed Salah putting it over from the spot kick in just unbelievable. Sass Davis with a little cheeky ball through. It's going to be intercepted by Wijnaldum from Perry NG's pass, but we will win the second ball. And Powell, what was earth was that? That is not what I asked you to do, son. Sass Davis getting straight into Mane's face and not letting him whip any balls in. Henderson again. Perry NG. That's going to be half time. And we lead against Liverpool on the away goal rule. Don't think I'm going to change anything at half time. Everything's going to stay the same, I think. We'll play 10-15 minutes or so before we bring Meyer on for Kirk, and maybe his pace can just stretch some tired Liverpool legs. But getting another goal here would be massive for the tie. That's going to be a great ball through from Salah. I mean, just get onto him. And that's some lovely play out from the back. And it's not great play in midfield from Powell. He's going to concede the ball. Firmino. Masulu. Absolutely crucial. I'm going to try to play out from the back here now. We can maybe get a nice run on for Kirk. He can use his pace through to Porter, and it's just behind him. It's just behind him and he can't quite get it through. We're going to give the foul away there on purpose. And Green is going to be sent off for that, if you will believe. Fucking hell. Can you believe it, right? Porter's going to drop into the midfield and then we're going to bring on Wintle to play that. Green's going to get sent off for that challenge, which we're about to see right now. Another red card. There we go. Green is sent off against Liverpool at home. This is well and truly squeaky bum time now, as I'm going to tell my striker to drop back. And here is Meyer's first contribution, which is giving the ball away. Adebayoze, he's been booked. Surely he got the ball there. And Adebayoze is going to be sent off as well. We're down to 9 men against Liverpool. I don't believe it. I actually do not believe it. 2 red cards in the space of 2 minutes. And it's now time to go the old Mourinho. Let's have a look at the best defensive formation here. I think the 5-4-1 diamond is going to be most appropriate, with Adebayoze and then Wintle. And then we'll switch Meyer out for Jones. This is it, boys. 30 minutes of absolute backs to the wall. And can you believe that this has happened? 2 red cards in a semi-final against Liverpool. And here is Masuli now, who has won that ball. And Meyer has gotten through. Meyer can go all the way. Masuli's going to get a shot away and Powell doesn't stick his foot out. Oh, if Powell puts his foot out there, it's 2-1. And it looks as though Milinkovic-Savic is going to be injured here. The challenge on him. He's going to force Fabinho onto the field, which means Liverpool have to waste one of their substitutions on a midfielder rather than bringing on more attacking players. I was going to be leaving as many men behind the ball right now. This is the definition of squeaky bum time. Sass Davis with the clearance, and it's a good clearance as well. He's wide and it's out. 20 minutes left to go. Oh, Maya's been done by Robertson. That's not a great challenge. I thought I could win the ball there. I think he's just going to pick up a yellow for that, isn't he? Yes, he is. Mohamed Salah is going to be on the ball. Oh, God, I thought that was going in. It is not far away at all. Skylines no way near it. Let's push the team upfield here. Let's get out as far as possible. Powell is going to get the deflection and put it out for a throw in. Here is Powell now. Wintle on the ball. This is what we need. We just want to hold possession. Let Liverpool chase it. Let's keep stretching them wide. Oh, and give the ball away needlessly. That's a really poor pass on Wintle, and Salah's absolutely wrecked him there, hasn't he? That's going to be a free kick. Oh, God. Let's have a look at some substitutions. Powell can possibly come on for Ainley. And I think that's it, isn't it? Is that all the substitutions we have to make? Let's leave it at that anyway. 7 minutes left to go. Let's bring it out now. Milik has come on for Liverpool. It's an attacking change. I do not want to be moving any further up the pitch with this ball. Masulu again. There's just silly passes. Come on. We're a few minutes away from Wembley. Daniel Powell is going to win man of the match, and Ainley's going to get a fantastic block in. And that's a lovely ball through from Masulu. Ainley, Masulu can't lay it off for Ainley. The ball is too weak and showy now. And it's extra time because there is no away goal rule in this competition. I thought there used to be. Maybe they changed that. Extra time against Liverpool. And that would have been the chance to win it had Maya been able to feed his ball through. I don't believe it. Oh my God. Mane is after the space there for Maya to get a shot away. And he very nearly converts. Edwards is going to come off for Masulu. Let's try and bring a little bit of pace into the midfield here. It's well punched out by Alisson. Here is Sass Davis. High up the pitch. Edwards can't break through. Need to be so careful here. Penalties is seeming like the best option. I can't believe Maya didn't score with that last kick of the game, but that's in the past now. Nolan. Whoa. And Jordan Henderson with a speculative effort to say the least. Let's get the team up. Get upfield. We don't want the ball anywhere near this end of the pitch. Thank you very much. And we're just going to win that nice header. 2 minutes of added time now. Here is Jones now. There's a ball through there for somebody. It's not going to go to anyone. We carry on. Second half of extra time. I can't believe I thought there was an away goal rule and we were going to progress, and then Maya fucks up that last opportunity of the 90 minutes. I cannot believe that. Liverpool now are facing the possibility of having to go to penalties with Crewe Alexandra, but maybe not, because Callum Ainley is through here. And he feeds it through, and Maya puts it away to put Liverpool 2-1 up in the Carabao Cup semi-finals, second leg in the second half of extra time. Scenes at Court Lane. They had to sweat it out. Maya was there, made no mistake of putting that into the roof of the net. Knees Allison on his follow-through, right in the face for good measure as well. And Durante is over the moon. The French maestro, and T.S. Maya is going to grab his first goal in the Carabao Cup, and what a goal it could be. How we have scored with 9 men against what is pretty much a full-strength Liverpool side is ridiculous. Nolan needs to get back into his defensive position. Edwards chasing down Milik. Wijnaldum's trying to work something. Henderson's here. Dejan Lovren has come forward. Fabinho. Nolan. Jones can't get it out. Ainley's going to be dispossessed by Fabinho. We're into 2 minutes of added time, and Liverpool pass it back. And we go to Wembley. We're going to Wembley. Can't even believe it. Crewe Alexandra in the Carabao Cup. 9 men against Liverpool. A full-strength Liverpool side, and we're into the final of the Carabao Cup in our first season. Just mind-blowing. What a game that was. Just had everything. Salah missed a penalty. We had 2 red cards. Last-minute drama with Maya not being able to pass through to Ainley. And that is just crazy. T.S. Maya setting himself up for greatness early in his career by putting Crewe Alexandra, a League 2 team, past Liverpool over 2 legs. Just mighty. So guys, that is going to do it. And just to follow up on the competition, we are going to be playing Manchester United in the final of the Carabao Cup. Pretty crazy stuff. What a game that was against Liverpool. Looking ahead to next episode, moving into February, we have a cup tie against Bolton again in the Leeson.com trophy. Obviously, they knocked us out of the FA Cup. And then we've got Walsall, Oldham, Plymouth, Macclesfield, and Leyton Orient to look forward to. As well as the Carabao Cup final will be in there somewhere as well once it is scheduled in, I believe. Oh no, it's on the 1st of March, isn't it? It's just the day after. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching. What an action-packed episode, I think you'll agree with. Those 2 games against Liverpool were incredible. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, a like on the video is very much appreciated. It really helps me out. And equally much, if you didn't enjoy it, feel free to leave a dislike as well. Thanks for watching, guys. And as always, enjoy the rest of your day.